Accordingly, the band reunited and came down the Arkansas, entering North Park below Fairplay. They stopped for the night at Girourd's ranch, and Captain Reynolds had a long talk with Girourd, with whom he seemed to be acquainted. He wrote several letters to friends at Fairplay, and the next morning inquired at Girourd what time the coach left Buckskin, as he wanted to beat it to McLaughlin's ranch to mail his letters. They at once set out for the ranch, which is 10 miles from Fairplay. On the road, Captain Reynolds halted his men and informed them that he proposed to rob the coach at McLaughlin's. When they reached the creek below the ranch, they met McLaughlin and Major Demur and took them prisoners. McLaughlin was riding a very fine horse, and Captain Reynolds at once suggested that they swap. McLaughlin demurred, but got down when Reynolds and several other members of the party drew their guns. Reaching the ranch, the party dismounted and put out a picket. McLaughlin treated the men to some whiskey and ordered his wife to prepare dinner for the gang. When the coach drew up, Reynolds stepped out and commanded the driver, Abe Williamson, and Billy Cleland, the superintendent of the stage line, who occupied the seat with the driver, to throw up their hands, one of his men stepping in front of the horses at the same time. Their hands went up promptly, and after being disarmed by another of the gang, Reynolds ordered them to get down, at the same time demanding their money. Williamson resented the idea of his having any money, saying that it was the first time in all his travels that a stage driver had ever been accused of having any of the long and needful green about his person. But his talk didn't go with the bandits, and after searching him carefully, they found 15 cents, which they took. Williamson's eyes scowled hatred, and as will be learned later, he finally took an awful revenge for the outrage. They shook down McClellan with much better results, securing $400 in money and a valuable chronometer balanced gold watch. They then turned their attention to the express trunk, there being no passengers on this trip. Hallinan secured an axe to break it open when McClellan offered him the key.